Hey, thanks for visiting us this morning at ArklateXHomepage.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with your Monday morning forecast update, and we are looking hot and dry this week. Not a lot happening out there. You'll hear me say that a lot through Fridays. Big ridge of high pressure going to build in and bring a heat wave for the first week of September here. So we're looking at temperatures into the 90s by lunchtime today, and then upper 90s this afternoon. If there's any bit of good news here, it's that the winds will be out of the northeast, so that will keep the comfortable mornings going for most of us. And it should prevent, because of the northeast wind, it has cut down on the Gulf air somewhat, so our heat index values today maybe 100 to 102 degrees, so we'll be below heat advisory criteria, which is 105. But either way, it is just going to be hot and dry for much of the upcoming week here. Not a lot happening on satellite and radar. Again, we're expecting that to hold through the week here. Low 70s, so it actually feels pretty nice if you're out there in the hour before sunrise. We actually have a few locations that will dip into the 60s as well. Cooler temperatures, so we do have a little bit of patchy fog setting up, and that is north of Interstate 30. Don't think we'll see anything as far as dense fog this morning, and your wind speeds still out of the northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and that's where they'll stay through the day today. So for your Labor Day, if you're headed out to some of the lakes and rivers, doing some fishing early, the surface conditions out there should be really nice today. Take the sunscreen, sunglasses, and the water with you. We'll top out in the mid to upper 90s. Actually, a dip in the lake or the pool might feel pretty good a little bit later, as we'll be up to about 97 in Shreveport, 95 in Texarkana, and that's running pretty close to what we saw across the region on Sunday. So you see the big dome or ridge of high pressure, which is kind of built over the region here. We're on the eastern extent of that, and it will continue to intensify this week, this area of high pressure, and kind of slide over the Arklatex. So our hottest days may yet be ahead. Of course, there is Hurricane Dorian and a little disturbance in the Gulf of Mexico, which I'll touch on here in a moment. But for your Monday, we expect most of us will stay dry. Robinson Futurecast does hint we could see maybe a pop-up shower through the I-30 corridor. It'd be a blessing if it happened, but I think honestly we're probably too dry to see anything as far as organized rainfall here as we go through the week. But either way, with the humidity still high, but not ridiculously high, we'll see partly cloudy skies each day. And Futurecast again hinting maybe we can see a stray shower on Tuesday, but I think most of us will make it through Friday without seeing too much in the way of any rainfall. Of course, there's the latest on Dorian. Latest advisory, still a Category 5 hurricane with those winds of 165 miles per hour. Looks like it may have started a little bit of a northward turn here. They still have it moving west, basically stationary, 1 mile per hour here, but it's still expected to make that turn up the east coast here as we go through the next few days. So I'll go ahead and let that play forward for you. And notice between now and really Wednesday, still a Category 3 or a major hurricane. That continues into Thursday and just kind of hugs the coastline here. So this is something the southeast will have to deal with probably through at least Saturday this week. And of course, not for nothing, but we do have a little disturbance in the Gulf of Mexico here. It is expected to slide off to the southwest, so that's not likely to impact us, but the National Hurricane Center giving that a medium chance of formation here over the next 5 days. Here's your 7-day forecast. Not pretty. Mid to upper 90s. A little chance for any rain through Friday. So, of course, we do have some drought conditions that are setting up. This isn't going to help that, but it looks like maybe we will begin to see the heat back down once we get late into the upcoming weekend, as we do have some rain chances returning. Looks like maybe mid to late day on Sunday.